All right, so we are taking a look at Vmath Module 1 of 5th grade, looking at Lesson 5 and Lesson 6. So rounding decimals. This one is going to be very much the same as the earlier lesson that you did, but in this case we are looking for rounding it to the nearest hundredths place. So as I look at that, hundredths. So after our ones place, we have a decimal. Next we have a 3, which is in our tenths place, a 5, which is in the hundredths place, and the 8, which is in the thousandths place. Some of you may need to write this down on a sheet of paper or on a whiteboard so that you can do this visually. So in this case, I'm going to circle the 2, which is the 5 in the hundredths place. Underline the digit to the right. Remember, if this number right here, 5 or more, I bump this up. If it's 4 or less, I keep it the same. So since it's an 8, this will become a 6, 3, 5, and 9. Now, once again, as you type this into Vmath, do not add any digits past the hundredths place. So don't add any zeros or anything like that. Because when you're rounding to a particular place value, that would be the last digit. All right, taking a look at the next one. This one, we're rounding it to the nearest thousandths place. So as I rewrite the number, and I'm just doing this to give myself a little bit more space, I have my tenths, hundredths, thousandths. So I circle the digit in the thousandths place, underline the digit to the right. So since this is a 6 right here, what will happen with our 8? If you said we will make it a 9, you are correct. And again, everything to the left stays the same. So what I will type into my iPad is 13 and 389 thousandths. Make sure that you don't add a 0 to the end. Rounding it to the nearest hundredth, I'm going to do it right here. Underline the digit to the right. In that case, our 5 will remain the same. So rounding it to the nearest hundredth, make sure you only go out to the hundredths place. Rounding it to the nearest thousandth, circle the thousandths place, underline the digit on the right. So if I have a 7 right here, what will happen with my 2? Will we keep it a 2 or are we going to bump it up? We keep it a 2. Everything to the left remains the same. So this is what we would type in, and that would be lesson 5. Now, when we are looking at lesson 6, it's rounding to the nearest whole number. And if you remember the other day, whole number always means our ones place. So I noticed that I have a 9, which means this will round up to a 6. We don't add a decimal and a 0 or anything else. So all of these are rounding to the nearest whole number. Since it's a 1, my 2 remains the same. Rounding it to the nearest whole number. A 2, remember 4 or less, we don't change this. 4 or less, don't you mess. 5 or more, add 1 more. So this remains a 6. Now here we are rounding to the nearest whole number. Since the digit to the right is an 8, we will bump that up so that this becomes a 4. So that's how you complete lessons 5 and 6. If you have any other questions, let me know.